Greetings, my beloved Master of the Universe. I am so happy to see that you have decided to move forward in this amazing journey of self-discovery. I know that you're eager to get started with various steps in order to free yourself from the self-limiting karmic beliefs. But before we get started with the step-by-steps needed to release your karma, we must first speak about the tools that should make this journey and transition into your new blueprint easier. You see, once you start working with your emotional and mental bodies, a lot of energies that we perceive to be negative will be released. Many thoughts that you will need to deal with will begin to swirl around you. And it is best that you are equipped with various tools to help you maneuver through this dark forest of your subconscious. And so, in this lesson, I would like to share with you these specific tools, give you a brief history of each of them, and explain how to use them. I will be sharing a lot of information here with you, and this session will most likely be a very long one. You may wish to order some of these tools as soon as possible so that they would arrive right in time for the action part of this journey, the part where you will be actively applying all the information that you will learn with the mapped out guides that will be offered for you to work with further along. Once again, this is going to be a very long lesson, but is a very important one. I am sure that you are familiar with many concepts discussed here, but think of it as a way of refreshing your memory. So, having said this, let's begin. But before we talk about the actual remedies, I would first like to touch on the construction of your body, how it operates, and what it is comprised of. We all know about various physical aspects of the body, such as molecules, DNA, cells, etc. But not all of us are aware that our auric field is actually comprised of various layers of energy bodies, or subtle bodies as they are called. According to Gurudas, from his book Flower Essences and Vibrational Healing, in considering the subtle bodies, there is the etheric body, emotional body, mental body, astral body, causal body, soul body, and integrated spiritual body. The integrated spiritual body represents a combination of these other subtle bodies and the physical body. In true health, the subtle bodies are perfectly aligned. There is a thin wall encasing each subtle body, and they should exist in a certain area about the physical body. Flower essences often restore imbalances in these bodies. For instance, zinnia essence generates a good balance between the physical and emotional bodies, which creates a good sense of humor. A few flower essences, such as lotus, pomegranate, and redwood, temporarily align all the subtle bodies. When this happens, toxicity is released from the physical and subtle bodies, so vibrational remedies work better and positive personality changes result. Psychological problems and disease result when the subtle bodies are misaligned. They are too close or too far apart from each other, or the properties of one subtle body spills over into another subtle body. For instance, when the mental and emotional bodies are improperly linked with the etheric body, anxiety results. When the mental body spills over into the emotional body, mental lethargy and a loss of confidence ensues. Or when the mental and emotional bodies are too close, frustration, unknown fears, and inability to divide emotional and mental issues transpires. Except for the etheric body, all the subtle bodies enter the physical body mainly through one area. The physical and etheric bodies are so intertwined that there is no one focal point. The emotional body is usually connected to the physical through the stomach, the astral body through the kidneys, the mental body through the left brain, the causal body through the medulla oblongata, the soul body through the pineal gland, and the spiritual body through the pituitary gland, while the right brain balances all of these associations. The ethereal fluidium is part of the etheric body that surrounds every cell in the physical body. It is the vehicle used to feed the life force into each cell. Such a vehicle is needed to transfer energy between the physical and the ethereal dimensions. These higher energies are then organically bound and assimilated into the physical body. Nutrients are assimilated more easily, and miasms, genetic disease, and viral or bacterial attacks are averted when the ethereal fluidum functions normally. The etheric body is the interface between the physical and the subtle bodies. It maintains a proper balance between these two areas. When the etheric body is weakened, diseases and karmic problems residing in the aura and subtle bodies tend to move into the physical body. Once again, hence the reason that we are discussing the subtle bodies, because in the subtle bodies, various karmic debris is stored, and if they are not properly aligned, these karmic debris can seep into the physical body. Hence, it is very important to understand what subtle bodies are and the fact that they can be influenced with the assistance of various vibration remedies. The thermal body is a force field about the physical body that consists of the outer extension of the etheric body and the physical body's heat. This heat, which comes from normal cell division and the body's electromagnetic energy, is regulated by the metabolism and the thyroid, while the etheric body consists of just etheric properties, and thermal body is the byproduct of the physical body activities. The emotional body provides a sense of emotional stability and psychological security. In contrast, the mental body enables people to think in a clear and rational manner. The astral body is the total accumulation of the personality. It acts as a screen to filter karmic patterns and information from past lives into one's consciousness. The causal body links the entire personality with the collective consciousness of the planet. It is a doorway to higher consciousness and a key to attunement with astrological influences. Past life information is coordinated here and then released by the astral body. Soul body holds the essence of the spirit that is as God. The aura is different from the subtle bodies. The aura's field is a general pattern of biomagnetic energy that surrounds and affects the physiological and metabolic processes of the physical body. It creates a balanced polarity in the system. While subtle bodies also reflect the activities of the body's physiological and metabolic processes, they are specific fields of energy that incorporate magnetic, orgone, and electromagnetic energies. The various subtle bodies are specific bands of different type of energy at set distances from the physical body. The subtle bodies coordinate and regulate the soul's activity on the physical plane. Each subtle body is connected to various energy gateways, as well as chakras. I am sure that you are familiar with this subject. However, I want to reiterate this information here for you again. The reason is that once you understand that your body is much more than what you see in a mirror, you will then be able to understand how the various vibrational remedies that we are about to discuss work, and later do your own research to find vibrational essences such as flower essences, cell salts, gem elixirs, essential oils, etc., to balance out whichever subtle and or chakra you believe may be out of balance in your body. Proper stimulation of the first chakra eases all lower extremity disease, particularly in the thigh muscular tissue and circulation in the feet. Thus, this chakra enhances energy that enters the body through the feet. Minor chakras in the feet are activated, and massage therapies associated with the feet are helped. This chakra eases diseases associated with disorientation, subtle or hidden fears, and disease associated with the adrenals, particularly heart disease, stress, and anxiety. Opening this chakra releases past life talents to stabilize a person and develop strength of character. This chakra alleviates the heavy metal and syphilitic miasms. The first chakra is especially linked to the etheric body. When this chakra is awakened, one initiates spiritual practices. The color red opens this chakra, and the color green closes it. Chakras need to be properly stimulated and balanced. Too much energy in a chakra can be just as unhealthy and even dangerous as too little energy. Now, when we say the color red opens the chakra and the color green closes it, what it means is when you continuously either place certain color stones on that chakra or wear a certain color, such as red, for prolonged periods of time, you may overstimulate this chakra, or, on the contrary, wearing too much green may begin to close this chakra off, and so a little bit of red would assist this chakra in balancing out again. Therefore, it is important to wear and surround yourself with various colors, gemstones, etc., in order to keep all of your chakras in balance. The second chakra is associated with the testicles and ovaries. When properly opened, it eases all sexual diseases and problems of infertility, arthritic diseases associated with protein imbalances, general stiffening of the skeletal structure, and diseases linked to stress from internalized anger can be eased by balancing this chakra. Detoxification, particularly in the urinary tract, is augmented, and the gonorrhea, syphilitic, and radiation miasms are alleviated. This chakra also balances the body after overexposure to the Earth's natural radiation. When the second chakra is properly balanced, creativity and ability to integrate the emotions increases. The second chakra and the mental body are linked together. Orange opens this chakra and turquoise closes it. Garudas talks a lot about various miasms, but what does this mean? Miasms are various subtle imbalances residing in the cells and subtle bodies that are activated to cause numerous disease when karmic patterns prevail. All crippling disease, ulcers, intestinal problems, spleen imbalances, psychosomatic disease, and emotional problems can be treated by balancing the third chakra, and the psora and radiation miasms are eased. The white corpuscles and all nutrients are notably stimulated, and the emotions are integrated, so sensitivity and intuition increase. The astral, emotional, and etheric bodies are linked to this chakra. Yellow and white open the third chakra, and brown closes it. The quality of divine love manifests in a person when the fourth chakra is awakened. All miasms, all nutrients, and all heart and childhood diseases are affected when this chakra is awakened. When this chakra is properly stimulated, one attains mastery of the immune system and thymus, particularly in the first 7 years of life. Complete tissue regeneration can also develop. The astral, emotional, and spiritual bodies are connected to this chakra. Emerald opens and orange closes the fourth chakra. When the fifth chakra is properly awakened, disease in the immune system, neurological system, throat, and upper bronchioles are relieved, and health in the entire endocrine system improves. Psychosomatic disease and illnesses resulting from suppressing the self can be treated by stimulating this chakra. There is a greater interest in spiritual affairs, and this interest is stimulated in others. Blue opens this chakra, while red, orange, and yellow close it. The sixth chakra stimulates the pituitary gland, the immune system, creative visualization, and visions. It is linked to the spiritual and soul bodies. Indigo opens and scarlet closes this chakra. When the seventh chakra is properly stimulated, there is alignment with the higher forces. As you can see, your body is really a collection of condensed energy fields, which form that which you believe to be physical. In essence, at all times, you vibrate at various frequencies. However, there is only one frequency which is the best one for you. This is the frequency which is the most beneficial specifically to you, the frequency on which you can maintain phenomenal health and vitality, calmness of mind, joy in your heart, abundance, peace, and tranquility. It is to this frequency that various vibrational remedies in connection with the Freedom Journey Karmic Release course will help you to get back to. To give you a better understanding, In the words of Richard Gerber, MD, who writes in his book, The Vibrational Medicine, the physical body is associated with a holographic energy template known as the etheric body. This energetic matrix contains structural data that encodes information about the morphology and function of the organism. Our etheric template is a growth pattern that directs cellular processes from a higher energetic level. Human beings may be similar to electrons in that their energetic subcomponents occupy different vibrational modes, which we might call health orbits and disease orbits. For the human being whose energetic systems are in an orbit of disease, only subtle energy of the proper frequency will be accepted to shift the body into a new orbit of steady state of health. Homeopathic remedies are able to deliver that needed quantum of subtle energy to the human system through a type of resonance induction. This ethereal energy injection moves the system from the sickness vibrational mode to the orbit of health. And so, as you have seen in the state of distress, a body begins to vibrate on a frequency which is not natural for said body, which causes various disease to manifest. And in order to keep the body healthy, it is thus advisable to take care of your emotional and mental processes. To help you, I would like to introduce you to a few tools. However, I understand that we've just discussed a lot of information which may be new to you, and so I will pause here for a moment and allow you to incorporate all of this information. Please note that you can download a PDF file following this lesson with bullet points of the information that has just been presented to you, as well as inner works, homework that you can do to help you see which subtle body and or chakra is out of balance for you.